어려우시면 저랑 한번 사귀어보실래요?
What? Girl. 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 Unprovoked? Unprovoked. Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily, and today I will be reacting to the new K-drama called See You in My 19th Life that is showing on Netflix from where I'm watching it, and I am so excited to get into it. It is one of the two new K-dramas that I will be getting into on this channel. So the first one is King the Land and the second one is this one, See You in My 19th Life. So we're going to get into the synopsis of the story and the cast as well, just so we can have a good background information before we get into the reaction here. So it does say here, Ji-Eum has an extraordinary ability. She can remember the memories of all her past lives. So repeating her reincarnation for nearly 1,000 years, Ji-Eum has been living her lives diligently. After her previous life is cut short by a tragic accident, she sets out to reconnect with the people of her past life in her current one, and decides to find a man named Seo-Ha, who she met in her 18th life. Will memories of her 18th life sabotage romance in her 19th, or will love endure across different lives? On the other side, there's also Hyun, a landscape architect and the younger sister of Hyun, whose life collapsed after her older sister's death. She is courageous and kind even after facing the death of her beloved sister, but she struggles to maintain her brightness. When Hyun meets Ji-Eum by chance and sees her older sister in her, she wonders about Ji-Eum's identity. Then there's Hyun, Seo-Ha's secretary and best friend since childhood. Although they come from completely different backgrounds, Hyun feels some kind of affinity for him. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. So we got, for the cast, so playing Ji-Eum is Shin or Shin Su. Not sure if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but let me know if I am in the comments. And then playing Seo-Ha is An Bo-yoon. Okay, I know him. And then playing, I believe it is pronounced Yoon Choan, is Han Yoon Young or Kyung. Not sure how to pronounce that name, that part of her name. And then playing Yoon is An Donggu, and then playing Yoon Juwon is Kim Shia, and then playing a young Ban Ji-Eum is Bak So-yi. Okay, so that makes sense. But however, An Bo-yoon in a lead role like this, I like to see it for him, because I do know he was in Yumi Cells in the first season. Not really so much in the second season. He was more of a supporting role in that one, but it's good to see him here, because because I remember him from Her Private Life. He really left a presence there, so it's good to see him back here in this drama. So we're gonna get straight into this show and this reaction, and hopefully I didn't butcher anybody's name too much, but Korean is not my native tongue, so I tried. And we're going to do our patron shout outs before we do that here. So the first patron shout out does go out to Keisha L. The second patron shout out does go out to MK Han. The third patron shout out does go out to Dia, or Dea, spelled D-E-A. And the fourth and final patron shout out does go out to Renaya Shannon. I want to thank you all so much for your support. It truly does mean the world for me, and I really appreciate y'all. And y'all, if you are watching this video on YouTube and you are not yet subscribed, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because we are on the road to 400 subscribers. And every day we get a whole heck of a lot closer to that goal. And we are also on the road to the longer road to 1,000 subscribers, but the goalpost is set firmly at 400. And also, if you are watching this on YouTube, do not forget to give this video a good thumbs up, because that helps the algorithm and helps the video get out to more people. And now we are going to go ahead and get into the reaction for See You in My 19th Life. Okay, come on, Miss Ma'am, show 'em. Wow, that's putting your past lives to use, sure. You get to remember all the skills and languages you knew before. Wow. This is no way for her to live. Or for any child to be living. This is not right. Oh, wow.
그래요? 그니 꽤 슬퍼하지.
꼭 만나봐야 될 사람. 전 그렇게 키울 수 있는 거야? 2년
It's not something that her mom is doing. She just is remembering her other lives and knows how to behave accordingly. That's it.
어떨 땐
That's why some kids are referred to as old souls. And that could be a reincarnation thing. You just never know. Kids always up to something.
웃어? 믿어? 태어나기 전에? 응. 생각 안 해봤는데. 안 믿어?
Oh, it's the precious little girl from The Good Bad Mother that played the twin. Oh my goodness. She plays the little sister here.
엄마를 왜?
Oh, she was 12. He might have been like between the ages of 9 to... Okay, so they weren't that far apart in age. He was just younger than her.
나 혼자 큰 애가 있었다. 괜찮은 삼촌이랑 같이 살자.
She said it must have been hard growing up alone. I'm gonna take care of you from now on. That's beautiful. That's definitely the uncle. She knows it now. She's sure. Oh, wow. Oh, no. And it kept going? That had to be planned. That had to be planned. They were trying to get the boy. They were trying to get the boy. There's no way that that was an accident. For the car to keep going, y'all, somebody is plotting on him and his family. And they were trying to kill him. He lost 2 important people, like within a month or a year. Within a year, his mom and then her. Like, who was he supposed to lean on after that? It's funny that she could recognize him. But can he hear? Because they did show that when he was in an accident when he was younger, that something was going on with one of his ears.
너가 힘든 날은 나도 속상했어. 무슨 일인지 묻고 싶었지.
Oh, she was working. Oh, she a talent. Let's go. Okay, we love to see it. She pretty cool for that. Kind of like a mechanical engineer a little bit. Okay. Oh, she out here drifting. Test that car, girl. Test that car. And it's crazy that she test drives cars. Was she in her last life? She died by a car accident. I'm glad she not triggered by now. At least it was good for something. Now she know where her do that. Cause she an adult, he an adult. But she keeps saying it's her first love. But I thought that was just her real first friend that she told about her having all these other lives. Even though he was a child when she told her to meet him again. He go be by the aquarium because you know he liked turtles and he thinks he was a turtle in a past life. Does he never realize he's being followed? Like, this man does not have an awareness that I would need him to have. So he was just left to grieve.
그 밑에 뭐가 있어?
That's crazy that he was just left to grieve two of the most important women in his life by himself. That's pretty evil. And it's kind of hard to believe that. Well, it's not hard to believe because, you know, the way certain men are, even as quote unquote fathers, it's been statistically proven how they can get. So it's really sad that after his mom died and his friend died, he didn't have his dad to lean on. He just had to sort it out by himself. That's just really sad.
저요?
백오피스부터 프론트 오피스, 요식사업, 세일즈, 마케팅.
This man, I do not put it past him, the way that his father is acting, that he has something to do with his mother's death, and he has something to do with the fact that that truck hit him while he was going to the amusement park for his birthday. I do not put it past this man. Because the fact that he was never home, the fact that you have an animosity towards your son, who we all now know is hard of hearing. I knew there was something going on with his ears when they showed it in the flashback, but I just didn't know if they were going to address it. So now we know he's hard of hearing and he has some form of an ear, like a device to help his hearing. And it's the fact that this man is giving a red flag as a character that I'm thinking he definitely has something to do with that accident that caused our good sisters, Ji-Eum's life to be cut short. It caused him to lose his hearing. At the very least, that's what I'm assuming. That's what I think, that the father has something to do with it, or the woman that he's messing around with, that he might be married to now, or both of them. Somebody connected to that dad has something to do with it. And I wouldn't even put it past him to have something to do with the fact that his wife got sick and that she died. I'm just guessing, because this is a K-drama and it could go either way, but I'm guessing that the father's too suspicious. Too suspicious. She good. So this is like another hotel drama, kind of. I love this.
옛날의 모습으로 돌려놓고 싶습니다. 전무님께서도 그대로 돌려놓고 싶으신 거죠?
그대로 하시면
판단하기 어려우시면 저랑 한번 사귀어보실래요?
What? Girl. Unprovoked? How many steps have been missed? And I love my good sis, but girl, so many steps have been critically missed. Because how we gonna do this? How we gonna do this? And you just met this man. You haven't even told him who you are yet. To him, in terms of your past life. You haven't even mentioned that yet. And then you're just gonna say, we should start dating? I mean, that's covering a lot of ground. And she's trying to get to the finish line too quickly. She needs to think about this. Pacing, timing. I mean, she's had 18 other lives. And subtlety is still not her virtue. However, that was a good ass first episode, okay? See you in my 19th life. Okay. I'm also watching King the Land right now. And it's already up there. It's already higher for me in the list of priorities, because especially when she came out the gate in that last couple of minutes, the whole episode flowed. The way they explained what happened, the present, and then they keep going back and forth between the present and her past lives, and how she innovates parts of her past lives into her present day life. That's genius. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And I can't wait to see more of it, y'all. But that's my reaction to episode 1 of See You in My 19th Life. Because, oh goodness, it's good. It's good, y'all. It's good. I love it. It's great, actually. I love it. It's fantastic. So yeah, if y'all stayed until the end of this reaction, I want to thank you I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you are watching this on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to subscribe. Because again, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. But right now, the goalpost is at 400. And every day we get a whole heck of a lot closer. And then also, if you're watching this on Patreon, I want to thank you so much for being a patron. Again, your support is so very much appreciated. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the first episode of Seeing My 19th Life for free on the Patreon. The link will be in the bio. And you can just look at the full-length episode and see all the shenanigans, because as I mentioned before on our previous videos on the channel, every first episode of a series or a TV show, however you want to call it, that I react to is always free on the Patreon. It's always public. And then the episodes after that, you would have to become a patron, but the very first episodes, you'll be able to see those for free. They will be public. So yes, go ahead and check that out if you would like to. And until the next reaction, y'all, bye.